Future Gohan is the greatest of all time. But despite knowing that, why is it that we compare the future version of Gohan to his current? They are identical characters, but different concepts at the same time. In this video, I'll be delving into the character that is Future Gohan, and analysing his very existence and reason for having such an impact on the show Dragon Ball Z. First of all, we need to understand who Gohan is fundamentally. His character mainly revolves around his mixture of Saiyan and human blood, having acquired the apathetic traits of humans and competitive ones of Saiyans. He forms his own way of thinking later on in the show, and grew to despise combat as a result of his pacifistic nature, which is seen during the fight against Perfect Cell. In Future Gohan's timeline, however, the cruel reality is forcing him to adapt to the unjust world and environment he was surrounded in, being orchestrated by the androids that drain his freedom and eventually had Gohan bear the ultimate responsibility of protector in his timeline. These roles are what so majorly altered Gohan's character archetype in a way that he seems like a different person. It was the events that caused a reaction from Gohan that changed him, which was essentially a forced change instead of a gradual self-change. The self-realization that Gohan was the only one with the power to prevent the androids from causing mass destruction evolved his character and gave him a virtuous and justified approach to things in life. His motivation is inherently caused from the timeline he resides in, giving him the strength to push back the androids and simultaneously protect his world. Current Gohan's more like a nerd powerhouse. His strength comes from his arsenal of Super Saiyan forms. As Goku once said, power comes in a response of a need, not a desire, which Future Gohan represents. He symbolizes the last hope of justice on Earth. Future Gohan's attitudes towards impossible tasks, especially against two androids who were Super Saiyan level, is inspiring to say the least. I mean, he had an optimistic outlook to any unconquerable situation, which allowed him to never give up no matter how daunting something was. Future Gohan opposed the idea of revenge as he predicted the repercussions it would cause are far greater than his own selfish reasons. Rather than that, he used his symbol as a pillar of light to justify his own anger towards the androids. This leads to his relationship with Trunks. Being like a brother, but also a mentor at the same time, Future Gohan's interactions with Trunks eventually made their relationship a spectacle to watch. It's like nothing I've ever seen in Dragon Ball Z before. This is what gives Future Gohan a twist from current, in that he holds great influence over others as a result of being the aforementioned last hope. Through his actions, he indoctrinated Trunks into believing that this future is inhumane and to always be ready for anything. However, future Trunks, being inexperienced, did not realize the true meaning of Future Gohan's words, and later came to understand the sad reality through the death of Future Gohan. Well, Future Gohan's death not only developed Trunks' character, but initiated the whole Cell arc and changed the course of the whole present timeline. Future Gohan anticipated his death would cause a downstream domino effect by allowing Trunks to achieve Super Saiyan 1 and go back in time to undo the destruction caused by the androids. This is what leads into the similarities between Namek Arc Goku and Future Gohan, as they are both the definitive leaders in every aspect of their arcs. Since they represent the only hope, both of them use similar quotes to describe themselves towards the respective villains. "You cannot destroy what I really am," referring to the undeniable influence both characters hold and acknowledgement of their own positions. From Future Gohan's perspective, he could only see one definitive path to escape villainy, and that was to sacrifice himself for the greater good and continue to live vicariously as a role model through Trunks, preventing things before they happen. Nevertheless, these aspects 100% contribute to the overall complexities of Future Gohan's character. However, we still have not discussed the absolute drip or badassery Future Gohan possesses. For the drip segment of the video, he clearly scores high with his short hair and orange gi providing with a sick mature look. In addition to him duking it out with two androids the level of Super Saiyan Goku in Super Saiyan, and without the aid of the hyperbolic time chamber or knowing that the androids were going to come, just adds to his resume of badassery and drip. Considering all these factors, you can't help but appreciate the creation of Future Gohan, proposing a better alternative to what is current Gohan for many fans. He just seems to be more intricate and follows designated ideals that guide him and provide him with a great deal of relatability. His virtuous nature, responsibilities, and indomitable spirit all culminate into making him a different character. To summarize, Future Gohan's character is an impeccable representation of what Gohan could have been and possibly, if not, the greatest of all time. If you found the video entertaining, guys, and you want more, don't forget to leave a like and sub, as that'll be highly appreciated. And as always, peace!